Hi, this is Joshua Stolman from BrooklynComicShop.com, and we're here to do an unboxing of Marvel Legends 6-inch series Storm and Marvel's Thunderbird 2-pack that was an exclusive for Target. So when I went to Target, this was in the Bronx, and this was the only one I found. They had all the other Marvel Legends 2-packs were the movie editions. But this Storm and Thunderbird I've been waiting maybe 16 years for both figures have never been released in Marvel Legends line before. So this was kind of fun to get, and I imagine that's the reason why there was only one left when I got it. You can see some of the packaging art. I wish they would give the artist a credit. I'm not sure that they do, but it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to open this up. Depending on where you live. So like I said, these figures have not been made ever in the Marvel Legends series, even when it was under Toy Biz in 2006. So to get them finally after 16 years is a big deal because it completes your Marvel, your all-new X-Men team from the 70s. And we're going to review Thunderbird first. Thunderbird is one of the characters that was immediately killed off and kind of gave the team its motivation or inspiration. And you can see right now that the figure is, it's the regular standard articulation, going through all of it. The wrists move, they have a pivot at the hand, head's on a ball joint, chest, there's a rotation. These are not ball joints anymore. They switched to this pin, so it can hinge out and forward and turn and twist. And you can see already the problem I'm having is with this separate piece. This piece has been released in a couple different colors for a couple different figures. I think it was released originally for Forge in the 90s look, and it's really having a hard time staying on. It's supposed to give the feeling of a boot effect, but it really just kind of falls down. So that's the first trouble I'm seeing. Other than that, the paint application's pretty good on the figure. He doesn't come with any weapons, which is a little bit disappointing. I mean, the figure the character only lasted 3 episodes, so I guess he didn't really get to establish any kind of weapon. But the younger brother of his, which is Warpath, which was also just released in a similar but different costume, I think that they're known for knives. I don't think they gave him his weapons either. So we're going to put Thunderbird aside and get to the main attraction. The main attraction is the Storm figure. And I think she just comes out of the package. You can see how tough it is to get her out. So she comes in this charged up look, where her hair is all flowing. It kind of reminds me of the X-Men, was it 1999 or 2000 film with Halle Berry, how when she lit up, her hair kind of spread out. It's also giving you a couple of different things, so they really put all their money into Storm. She comes with an alternate head, which is her kind of more calm and just kind of there. She comes with an alternate cape, which is kind of weird. I mean, this one kind of flares out, and this one is kind of more straight. And then she comes with 2 sets of hands, which I'm not going to play with right now, only because they're so tiny. I'll probably take one set out. But you can see she's got like a casting spell kind of hand, and she's got a fist hand. I guess I will take that out. Now the big deal about Storm is that this is a figure that people have been asking for 16 years specifically, and we've gotten several different versions of Storm over the years. Most of them have been the modern interpretation. So the 90s Storm came out, then they did a more modern interpretation. They did a couple with, she had a punk look in the 80s. They did, and finally now we have Storm in her classic costume. So articulation on Storm is going to be a ball joint underneath the chest. So there's not going to be a swivel at the hips like the other figures. It's something that they've been doing with all the women figures, and I think it probably makes it look, it's a cleaner look to the sculpt. This is still on that hinge joint. The boots, there's no twist here. There's only a twist at the top. There is a double joint at the knee. Arms are on a ball joint. The I guess this is some kind of ball hinge joint you could describe it as, but standard. This should just pop out, and it does. And then this will be a peg that you just kind of fit in. And then this also has articulation in the hand. Same can be done here. How they do this is they cast the whole hand in the translucent green, and then they paint it to the color of the skin. So you don't really want to pull on that too much, but we're going to give her a fist. For the head, we're just going to take that off. We're going to switch out her charged up cape action. You can see the figure has rotation in the back. I mean, this is her more calming look. I really wish that the cape would have been a combination of the plastic around her shoulders to keep the form, but also fabric, because it should be attaching to her gauntlets. Let's see how good this gets on. Okay, I think I got it. Feels good. I didn't hear a snap, but it's on. To give you an idea, they did have a Marvel Select version of Storm, which was done in the 7-inch scale. So this is 6-inch scale. I'll show you some more 6-inch scale just so you get a good idea. I'm going to use, these are beat up, but the Toy Biz versions of Marvel Legends from 2006 or 2004. And you can see that she fits in scale. It is actually kind of hard to understand what the scale of Storm should be. I believe that she's supposed to be taller. So this actually might technically be out of scale. She might have to be that 6-inch height. So these are some of the other X-Men figures from the team. Cyclops really looks short compared to it, but these are older figures. They've redone different sizes and trying to stay in that same scale. Lastly, I want to show you a comparison between Storm and the counterpart Storm from Marvel Select. So you can see both of them together. This Storm has some incredible shoes that are just unbelievably high. The skin tone is a little bit browner, deeper on the Select figure. It's more lighter on the, has like a more of an orangey tint to it. The articulation is going to be totally different than the two. I just wanted to show you the difference. Comparing it next to Cyclops, which is also supposed to be in a 6-inch scale. The Storm that looks more in scale to me is the Marvel Select Storm. But clearly the Marvel Legends Storm is going to be the one that you'll want just for the consistency and articulation. But you can see how the two different companies handled it. This has much less articulation. It's more sculptural, so you're supposed to really understand the sculpt of the figure a little bit better. This one's supposed to be more jointed so that you can actually display and play. So here we have the team back again. And like I said, this is a figure we've been waiting for 16 years to make, so we're very happy that they finally got it. It's a shame that it's an exclusive to Target, so if you haven't gotten it yet, there may be some coming out for the Christmas shopping season. Target has been getting a lot more Marvel Legends exclusives and Star Wars exclusives over the past year, and I don't know what the availability will be in your area. A little trick to finding out is just calling ahead and asking people, finding out the UPC and actually telling people. If you want to know what the UPC is, just take a look at that, freeze it on your computer, and then you can call up and ask for it directly. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching this figure review and unboxing. You can check us out at brooklyncomicsshop.com, where we specialize in selling exclusive signed comics, original artwork, action figures, prints, and much more. And you can also check out our blog, which is going to be a weekly update, which is going to include other unboxings, also history articles, character spotlights, many things about the comic world that is so great now today. So thank you again for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.